Welcome to the Rime Buddhist Center's Dharma Talk podcast, Achieving Peace Through Compassion. This podcast is a recording of the Dharma Talks given during our Sunday service. This talk was given by Lama Matthew Palden Gocha.
So my talk today is Awakening Compassion, Exploring the Bodhisattva Vow. As I begin this talk, let's just take a moment to breathe, to feel our body, notice the breath moving through you. Just let your thoughts settle like snow in a shaken globe, slowly drifting down. This time of year is one of my favorites. Love seeing the flowers blooming, especially the trees. Outside, the cherry blossoms are blooming right now, and their presence is quiet, soft, almost whispering, and yet they carry a powerful teaching for us, a teaching that mirrors the heart of the Bodhisattva path. In Japanese culture, the cherry blossom, known as sakura, is a symbol of life's fleeting beauty. It blooms in radiant splendor, and then almost before we've fully taken it in, the petals scatter in the wind. This delicate, impermanent beauty points to a truth the Buddha taught, impermanence, or anicca. That everything changes, nothing lasts forever, not our joys, our sorrows, our youth, or our grief. But this isn't a cause for despair, it's an invitation. It invites us to wake up, to live more fully, to love more deeply, to act with greater compassion now, because now is all we truly have. So, how do we live in a world that's constantly changing? Mahayana Buddhism offers a powerful answer, the path of the Bodhisattva. One who chooses not to escape from suffering, but to stay and help others awaken. Even at the edge of enlightenment, the Bodhisattva pauses and turns back saying, "Not until all beings are free will I cross over." And this isn't spiritual heroism. It's a radical commitment to love. A love that doesn't seek recognition or reward. A love that sees the suffering of the world and steps towards it. The Bodhisattva path, it's not a path just for monks and monasteries, it's for all of us. It's for the parent who wakes up in the night to soothe a child, for the friend who listens without needing to fix, for the activist who marches in the cold because justice matters, and for the stranger who offers a smile when it's needed the most. This is compassion in action. And compassion doesn't mean we never feel tired or angry or overwhelmed. The Bodhisattva feels all of that and still chooses to show up, not because it's easy, but because it's needed. This is the path of bodhicitta, the heart that drives the Bodhisattva vow. But let's begin here. What is bodhicitta? The word is Sanskrit. Bodhi means awaken, citta means heart or mind, and so bodhicitta is often translated as the heart of awakening. It is the mind that seeks enlightenment, not for one's own sake, but for the sake of all beings. Maitreya, in the Ornament of Clear Realization, says, "Arousing bodhicitta is for the sake of others, longing to obtain complete enlightenment." End quote. This mind, this intention is the most precious thing in the universe. It is the seed of Buddhahood, and it arises from two wings, compassion for all beings and wisdom that sees things as they truly are. Longchenpa speaks of three types of bodhisattvas: the king who seeks enlightenment first, then leads others, the boatman who travels with others side by side, and the shepherd who vows to bring all beings to liberation before oneself. Patrul Rinpoche calls the shepherd path beyond compare. It's the greatest courage to delay one's own liberation out of deep love. So let's pause and reflect. Which kind of courage resonates with you today? Are we ready to place others before ourselves? Not from guilt, but from the fullness of love? Of course, before bodhicitta can fully bloom, we must tend to the soil of our own heart. The Dalai Lama says, and I quote, "We must begin by addressing anger and hatred. They will poison our entire existence if not controlled." Behind anger, we often find ego, the sense of me and mine, the belief that our suffering matters more than others. To be truly free, we must expand our sense of self to include all beings. And this expansion happens through the four boundless attitudes: love, the wish for others to be happy; compassion, the wish for others to be free from suffering; sympathetic joy, the ability to rejoice in others' happiness; and equanimity, unbiased care beyond attachment or aversion. Yongey Mingyur Rinpoche says, "As I practiced compassion, my isolation faded and my sense of empowerment grew." So let that be our encouragement. Compassion is not weakness. It's strength. It's freedom. It's joy. And bodhicitta has two dimensions: aspiration, which is a heartfelt wish to awaken for the benefit of others, and then action, the lived practice of that vow. Kangyur Rinpoche says, aspirational bodhicitta arises from three reflections: seeing the self and others equally seeking happiness, imagining the exchange, our joys for others' suffering, and learning to cherish others more than ourselves. Then comes action, walking the path through the 6 paramitas: generosity, discipline, patience, diligence, meditative concentration, and wisdom. Shantideva says, wishing to depart and setting out upon the road, this is the difference. To aspire is beautiful, but to act is transformative. So when both aspiration and action arise in us, we're ready to take the Bodhisattva vow. It is a promise, not to a god, not to a teacher, but to all sentient beings. Again, Shantideva writes, from that time onward, even asleep or distracted, a stream of merit flows equal to space. Such is the power of a heart turned towards others. And who can take the vow? Anyone. Anyone with a genuine heart filled with love and faith. Because as the Chandra Pradipa Sutra reminds us, all beings have within themselves the Buddha seed. All without exception will be Buddhas. So we're not trying to become something we're not. We're uncovering what's already within. And so I'd like to end with these words from Longchenpa, from the Finding Rest in the Nature of the Mind. When you are well practiced in the 4 unbounded attitudes, meditate upon twofold bodhicitta, root of all the Dharma. For this will bring you freedom from defilement and save you from the ocean of existence. Bodhicitta drives away all fear, all pain, and every evil deed. It vanquishes both karma and the sources of your suffering. And from the circle of existence will bring beings into peace. End quote. So as those cherry blossoms bloom and fall, may we remember that life is brief, that love is urgent, and that compassion is a form of courage. May we walk the Bodhisattva path not perfectly, but sincerely, and may we do it together. I hope that this talk has been beneficial to you. May your week be filled with compassion, wisdom, gratefulness, and joy.
Thank you for listening to the Rime Buddhist Center's Dharma Talk podcast. Music was provided by Barefoot Bran Music. Please consider supporting the Rime Buddhist Center by making a donation at our website at www.rimecenter.org/donate.